MySpace School Invasions gives students the chance to vote for their school, and the school with the most votes wins a MySpace party, which will include Kate Nash, the Wombats, DJ Ironik and Fightstar all coming to that winning school. It's really to bring the excitement of MySpace into the real world. I always think of MySpace as the MTV of this generation.
This project was really exciting creatively, mainly because I think the target audience that we were trying to reach out to, it was a case of like really trying to dig deep into what they're into, what they like, and then trying to design accordingly. I think that this name School Invasions actually commanded a lot of what the rest of the project kind of looked and felt like. This project was quite illustrative. We've got like the backgrounds all, you know, like a boy's head with all stuff going on in it, which is meant to be like how we were, in a way, I suppose, like invading his brain. We get it to a stage where it's all ready to be tested, and we need to put all the technical sides into it, like voting mechanisms and collecting data. That's the point where we go, okay, we've made it look pretty, we've made it functional, and hand it over to somebody like Doug.
When Bexy handed over the School Invasion designs to us, we had to look at the actual graphics and the user interactions so that when someone goes to the page and has to try and sign up, it leads them back and forwards to the right pages. A lot of the work in this case was actually just analysis of what's required, feeding information to people involved, getting stuff back and dealing as an interface between creative people and technical people in the States. The whole process, including the QA, was probably 2 weeks.
The Scrum Master role is kind of a buffer between the business who always want things now or yesterday and the development team who need to concentrate on developing and not bother with answering questions. It feels like being a referee half the time, keeping both sides apart so people can do their jobs properly. The particular challenges we faced were down to, I think, time difference, because by the time we're finishing at 6 o'clock in the evening, the US are just starting up. It's like 10 o'clock in their office. Then just making sure that things happened when they needed to, that nothing was going to go wrong, because we didn't want people's first experience of MySpace to be a negative one.
The School Invasion software was handed over to me. I had to make sure it was working correctly and make sure that the entire thing, as a user, you can do what it was designed to do. The fun really starts is when you start trying to break it. You start doing things to it that you might expect maybe a 14 to 19-year-old who's playing around with a web page might do. The developers are giving you this code that they think is really good, and you're kind of there trying to prove to them that it's not really good. It's like trying to outsmart them and make sure you've got more work for them to do. You have to kind of behave as a hacker would, so you're checking them for security, so you're making sure that people can't get in to see any information they shouldn't be allowed to see, or see the code that lies behind the servers and things like that. And generally overall you just want to try and make sure the page is as bulletproof as you can possibly make it.
On the day, it's just going to be like a massively mental party at a school. That was everything we've done so far that's involved 14 to 8-year-olds and involved music has just been completely off the hook crazy. And considering the fact that it's in a location as kind of weird as doing it in York, going to someone's school, I think that it's just going to pretty much blow everything we've done away so far.